Got joy all day, got joy all night. Got joy is the way, got joy is the vibe. Sato long, that's got joy. Sato short, that's got joy. Sheesh. Dippo to his back, got joy. That's got joy. That's got joy. Got joy. Got joy on them hoes. Got joy long, got joy short. Market long, market short. Got joy, that's got joy. Got joy. Baby, got joy. Sato, that's a got joy. Bottom short, got joy. Top long, got joy. Got joy, that's got joy. Got joy, got joy on them hoes. It got joy on the daily. I'm got joy if you pay me. Got joy if you hate me. Got joy, it got joy on the daily. I'm got joy with me, baby. Got joy, don't hate the player, hate the game. It got joy on the daily. I'm got joy. It's got joy, baby. Got joy. It's got joy, baby. Got joy. Got joy on them hoes. Got joy long, got joy short. Market long, market short. Got joy, that's got joy. Got joy. Baby, got joy. Sato, that's a got joy. Bottom short, got joy. Top long, got joy. Got joy, that's got joy. Got joy. Got joy on them hoes. All we know is got joy. Got joy. All we know is got joy. Got joy. All we know is got joy. Got joy. Market makers.
Let's go!
Yum.
How we doing?
Got joy. Got joy.
Let's go!
Got joy
Let's go.
on them hoes.
Good joy. Let's do shape, motherfucker. The
Joy
math is
long.
the math.
Got joy short.
Hey,
Market long. Market short. Got joy.
don't tell the market makers.
Market smash. That's got joy. Got joy.
Y'all ready to do the thing?
I said, are you strong? They said, I'm strong if you strong. I said, we strong then.
Got joy. Top long. Got joy. Got joy. That's got joy.
Good joy.
Got joy on them hoes. Got joy on them hoes. I got joy all day, all night. I got joy when I walk. It got joy when
joy.
I talk. It got joy when I spend. It got joy when I win. Got joy at any cost.
Renee says Carnival in Brazil. I know, baby girl, show me pictures.
Got joy when I win.
Yeah. How we doing? All right, let me go Latuche up real quick.
Yeah.
How we doing? Hey, wait, stop the music. Hey, you guys want to see CME resumption together or what? Hey, hands up. The people that missed out on long, be honest. The people that missed longs on Friday. Dude, why the fuck could you not be here? Hey, well, I'm here now, motherfucker. 33 minutes before, actually, I don't know, is that right? But I'm here for the next 2.5 hours with you guys. Shout out baby girl for letting me hang out with you guys. We're gonna do this live. Okay? What do you guys think? You guys want to see CME resumption with me? What do you guys want to do, huh? What y'all want to do? Wanna be ballers? How many of y'all were like, why couldn't you be here Friday? I missed the long because you weren't here on Friday. Anybody feel some type of way? Hey, well, now there's no excuses. I'm going to be here for CME gap resumption for ETH, and I'm going to be there for RTH CME play tomorrow morning. Who's with me? No, we going to do this shit live. And I'm going to show you how easy it can be. Okie dokie. How we doing? Hey, can I get a good check?
I get joy all day, got joy all night. Got joy is the way, got joy is the vibe.
Let's go.
Suck along,
Are you
let's get
ready?
joy.
Hey,
Short,
are
let's
you
get joy.
ready?
Deeper to his bag, got joy. Let's
Are
cut
you
joy.
ready?
Let's cut joy. Cut joy on them hoes, cut joy long, cut joy short, market long, market short, cut joy. Let's cut joy, Bobby cut joy, Sado that's a cut joy, bottom short.
RTH, here you go, motherfuckers.
Cut joy.
Show me you just understood everything that I said this morning. Let's go.
Cut joy on the daily, cut joy if you pay me, cut joy if you hate me.
Stop the music, stop the music. We're about to have everybody, including me, we're gonna have a live pop quiz, motherfuckers. Are you ready? Man the fuck up. Let's go. Are you ready for battle, Lions? Quit playing with me. We're gonna have a pop quiz on if you really understood what the fuck I just talked about this morning. Right? I mean, that's facts. We are about to have a pop quiz on if you really understood what it means to play a CME gap. Alrighty? And it's ETH this gap, and it's RTH in the morning. Y'all ready? Hey, catch it! Y'all ready? Exclamation prepared, let's go!
Cut joy. Cut joy with me, baby. Cut joy.
Let's go!
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Let's go!
Cut joy on the daily. Cut joy.
It's too easy!
Cut joy,
He said,
baby.
what did he say? He just told us to
It's too easy!
Cut joy on the
Let's go.
hoes. Cut joy long, cut joy short.
Cut joy.
Market
Let's
long,
go.
market
Too
short.
easy.
Cut joy.
Let's get it! Let's go! Let's get it! Let's go! Too easy!
Bottom short, cut joy. Top long,
Let's go!
cut joy. That's cut joy. Cut joy on them hoes. All we know is cut joy. All we know is cut joy. All we know is cut joy.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's juice! Are you ready?
Joy. Cut joy. Cut joy on
Let's
them
go.
hoes. Cut joy long, cut
Too
joy
easy.
short. Market long, market short. Cut joy. Market maker, market smash. That's cut joy. Right at cut joy. Side hood, that's a cut joy. Bottom short, cut joy. Top long, cut joy. That's cut joy. Cut joy on them hoes. Cut joy on them hoes. They cut joy when I walk. They cut joy when I talk. They cut joy when I spend. They cut joy when I win. Cut joy at any cost. Cut joy like a boss. Cut joy when I hit. They cut joy when I win. They cut joy when I win. Cut joy. Cut joy. They cut joy all day, all night. They cut joy when I walk. I cut joy when I talk. I cut joy when I spend. They cut joy when I win. Cut joy at any cost. Cut joy like a boss. Cut joy when I hit. They cut joy when I win. I cut joy when I win.
Catch it! Yeah! Let's go! Too easy, are you ready, Lions? Is everybody caught up from this morning? Are you ready?
Cut joy. Cut joy.
Let's go, let's go! Are you ready? It's too easy! Yeah!
Been grinding all night. Took some L's, but I still rise.
It's too easy, chat!
Never break. Learn the game, now we on the take. Time after time, we put in the work. Stacking that wisdom, no longer hurt. Now they watching, now they see. Juicing up, we breaking free. We stay juicing,
All right, let me load up the chat.
Now the vision's
Got a lot going on today, boys.
They tried to play, but we just built
Baby,
the way. Now they watching,
baby.
now they see. Juicing up, we breaking free. But we stay juicing.
I don't know if she already left or not.
No time for losing. We rise.
Is everybody caught up from this morning? The Friday Discord. What was the text from this morning? What did we say? 150, right?
They laughed at us.
When I juice, you'll juice.
Now they follow. Now they believe.
Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
We stay juicing, catch
Are we ready to go? Is everybody caught up from this morning? Shout outs to everybody that was here for the morning stream. Let's go. Round 2. Exclamation giveaway. When I juice, y'all juice. Akachoya. Not my hands. I'm not even clapping, Chad. I'm wiggling my body from side to side. Alrighty. How we doing? 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 Any questions? Hands up if you were here in the morning. Shout out baby girl. She's handling the shopping herself. Let me go grab a cold one and let's get nasty with it, all right? Let's get it. It's big. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody caught up on the morning streams. How we doing? We juicing. God damn, boy. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're gonna let us up in a little bit. We gotta hurry up. I'm gonna show you guys how to play the gap. How we doing? Pewudu says morning stream. Yes. Make sure you're in the Discord. Make sure you're in the Twitter. Yeah. Did you see the Friday Discord post by Coin Nerd? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we already had one stream, went over everything, but hopefully everybody is juicing, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to play the gaps for those of you that messed that up. But man, shout outs to everybody. Hands up if you were here this morning, just to see, let me see how many repeats we have. All right. Yeah. Shout out Apple. Apples are super. Let me load up the chat because I'm on the laptop, so I have to decide between looking at my positions or reading the chat. And look, if you ain't burping, you ain't juicing, my boy. All right. Shout outs to baby girl for letting me hang out with you guys again. Hey, Houston, remember that metallic credit card I showed you? Hey, she has it now. I got you. If your credit card is plastic, something is wrong. Quit playing with me. I'm just teasing. How we doing? Calling noob. Fran, what's going on? Whatever 98764 says, we juicing. Stops taking. Cyper, Hayblade, Chalub, 10 bind. Shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to, let's get it. So many, I don't want to say so many, but shout outs to everybody that got in on the juicy long. It doesn't really get any easier than this. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Any questions? For those of you that missed the morning stream, it's not that long, so just get caught up right now. Go. All right. For those of you that were here in the morning, y'all ready? Y'all want me to show you how to do it in real time? Why weren't you here on Friday? Well, I'm here now. Let's get it. It's too easy. Are you ready? Zach says ready. Batu says we ready. Batu says so long. Yeah. I mean, what you think? What you think, boy? Isn't that crazy? Like, why do you think I was trying to convince baby girl to let me hang out with you guys right now? Because look at all these pivot points. Look, Sol's at a pretty big pivot point. ETH, look at this motherfucker, boy. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. When I juice, y'all juice, man. So we'll do a minimum $150,000 giveaway. Shout outs to everybody that was here when we gave away $500,000. Shout outs to the OGs and veterans that I know I like to do it big. Shout outs to Lion Cubs and Disbelief that somebody could just randomly give away money like that, but it's got to be test net. I don't wear underwear. Okay, testicles too big. I need a net. Call it test net. All right. But shout out baby girl, man. All I had to do was show the PNL, and she was like, all right, you can stay home. But CME is going to be crucial. I mean, everything is going up to its first resistance level, basically. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. We've had that for months. Look how long we've had this box. We know that this whole little area is very, very importante. Point of control is like right there for the whole range. Same thing with this. So you guys already know what it is. But just here to show you how easy it is. Just like how I promised. You guys ready? And we talked about it in the morning, but Pixel Perfect. Shout outs to everybody that got the 82 long, 83 long, 84 long, 85 long. I mean, look at this shit. Just mathematical. Fran says, big profito, Rooney. That's amazing. At the end of the day, we always talk about this, right, chat? The way that I value my contribution is how many people I'm able to help and how many other people are able to juice. Because me talking about how much I'm making, none of that shit really provides value, right? So shout outs to everybody that got in, whether it's Sol, ETH, Biddy, whatever. And really, if you missed the morning stream, you gotta get caught up. You gotta get caught up, because the most important things that we talked about really are more about psychological stuff and not really getting got. And whatever you say, the first 3 to 7 sentences that you say to me is going to be indicative of what happened to you. And it's going to be just data farming, you know, pretty obvious. Like if you missed it, pretty obvious if you closed it too early, pretty obvious if you got round tripped. So, you know, this is an opportunity, especially when volatility like this hits, for you to bring your best. Remember, these are the moments when everybody's best or worst shows up. Can you bring your best during these moments? And that's the only thing that really matters, Lions. All right? Don't get got. If you lose a position, if you lose a little bit of money, I can help you with that. If you lose yourself, I can't do anything about that, chat. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? How many of y'all maybe a little bit emotionally compromised during the morning, but now you're ready to roll? And we're a couple of minutes and hours away from ETH and RTH. And the week is about to kick off. The month is about to kick off. If you don't feel like you are at your best right now, be on the sidelines. Don't start the month, the week off, all funky. Know what I mean? You guys know what it is. We're all grown-ass men. Yes? Right? Like, if you're still emotionally compromised or feeling some type of way, the smartest thing you could do is just wait for RTH tomorrow. Yes? But let's do the right thing. Bring your best. You guys ready to go? Battlefield of Liquidation, chat. Fran says the weekend was crazy as fuck, for sure. I mean, how many people missed the morning stream? It's okay if you did. Do you guys need a 10-second recap? What do you guys need? Hold on a second. Let me... Always Long says, yup, emotionally compromised. That's okay, but are you ready to go now? Unleash, are you ready to go now? Berbeezy, Francis, the weekend was crazy. Ort says, got my levels set up to the up and down side. Let's go. Beautiful. Casper says, I'm just happy for other lines. Didn't get it myself, but there's always another trade. Did you watch the morning stuff? And were you following along in Discord, Casper? Yeah, but as long as you know, like, why people were... And there's a lot of stuff in play. You know what I mean? So definitely make sure you got caught up on the morning stuff. Cigar says, I did miss it. Here's the thing. Did you really miss it? Or did it move too fast for you? Did you not have plan A, B, and C like I said? Did you not hear me talk about how it should leave everybody behind if it's really bullish? Cigar, did you catch the morning stream? Yeah. Cigar, did you get the morning stream? Do you want a quick little recap? EU says, I really missed it. It happened overnight. Look, guys, if you missed the morning stream, definitely get caught up, okay? But how many of y'all missed the morning stream and you need a little recap? Cigar One says, yes, please. I was sleeping because it's Ramadan. Goddamn, man. I tell you, religion always gets in the way of making money. You know, like, no offense, but and I've been part of a religious family too, so it's like, yeah. But golly, man. Yeah. It's okay though. You want to recap, Cigar? Hulk Smash says, I missed the morning stream, but we'll catch up later. Sounds good. Hulk Smash, you want a quick little recap? I was on the way to airport. That's okay. Hulk Smash, you wanna kind of go over? Hulk Smash, Kenshin, Hakan 402, Cigar One. How long have you been watching me? Oh, Nani God, how long have you been watching me? You guys have been here since December, right? You guys have been watching me since Kenshin. You've been watching me for a year, so you were here since December, right? Oh, Nani God says since October. Okay, Cigar One says around 3 years, but you were here December, January, February, correct? Bro Saman Bin Lifton says, what are the chances this is just bearish retest of double rounded top? Sure, I'll cover that. I'll go over that. Okay, but let me kind of do a higher time frame recap for all the lions. Word? Okay, so everybody, is there anybody that missed the morning stream that has not been watching me since December or beyond? Kaitosh says, was going to bed. Should I open a monster? No. Just listen to my bullshit rant and the bullshit TA for like 30 seconds and then go to sleep, and then I'll see you for RTH. Okay? Do you know why I'm here? Okay? Everything that we're long in is running up to our first level of resistance as CME is going to open right now. And there's a lot of people that didn't really understand, most likely those of the people that either have their own biases. Well, let's do this. So who needs a recap? Let's do a quick little recap. Let's talk about psychological sort of recap real quick. Okay? Let's just take a little bit of a step back, all right? And OGs and veterans, okay? And those people that have been watching me since December, okay? If I say anything that is not true, or if you feel like I'm just making shit up on the spot, I want you to spam cap in the chat, okay? OGs and veterans, if you feel like I'm just making shit up and it's not something that we have been talking about and preparing for weeks, go ahead and spam cap, okay, into the chat, all right? How many weeks have I been talking about the importance of having a plan A, plan B, and plan C? Okay, where you might want to look for a long or a short or get filled here or there, but you need to have a plan and understand that things might move too slow, things might move too quick, it's gonna front run you, and not only should you have levels, but you need to have a zone. So from here to here, I wanna try to get in. If I can't get it, I'm going to allow myself to chase it up to here. And this is the threshold that I'm going to have. So even if I don't get the pixel perfect entry that I want, I still know that I'm bullish and I want to get into a long. And this is my pivot point. So if it's above here or below here, this is how I know it's bullish or bearish. And this is how far I will chase myself too. I've been trying my very fucking hardest as we have been reaching these lows to stress these ideas, such as if it's really bullish, it's gonna do things like front run and make it way too quick. You think they're gonna let our retail asses get it? You really think that? You really think we're all gonna be able to get the long, or you think it's gonna be a little bit difficult? You think if it's really bullish, it's gonna let everybody in, or it's gonna leave most people behind? These are things that I feel like we've been talking about for weeks, and not just like periodically, but multiple times every single day, every single trade. So some of you guys might think I missed it, but did you really miss it, or you were just not prepared? So that's the first question that you need to ask yourself, okay? Do you think that moving forward, the thousands and thousands of trades that you're going to be able to take, and especially the really, really juicy ones, the home runs, the shit that moves $10, $20, $30,000, the shit that changes your life a little bit, do you think that you're gonna be able to, it's gonna execute exactly how you ideally prefer? That you're gonna get the bottom? That you're gonna get everything filled where you want? So these are things that you need to start thinking about and anticipating. There is no like, we want this or we want that. All right. It's this looks bullish. This looks bearish. We got to go. All right. How many of you guys remember? Okay. So this is the recap for all of you guys that need the recap. How many of you guys remember in basically all of December, we were talking about 105 to 85. How many of you guys remember for weeks we were talking about 105 to 85? Not just a couple of days, weeks. And if that's bullshit, you know, feel free to spam cap. How many of y'all remember throughout December for weeks we were talking about 105 to 85? Now, for January, how many of you guys remember that from basically January, mid-January to end of January, we started to understand that, you know what, even though all of December we wanted to long 85, based off of the data and the context, I think too many people are going to be trying to long 82, 85. All right. And even though we're down to long 85, at the end of the day, it's going to be a bearish retest, even if it finds a balance, and it's going to be going lower. How many of y'all with me so far? All right. So now, like, these are the moments when, like, and so now here's the thing. Would we have wanted 77 and even lower? Sure. Like, the best would have been this, right? The best would have been that. And so regardless of if it was 82, 79, 77, 75, we even threw out the number 72. Even if it's 72, we're bullish and we're not scared to long. How many of you guys specifically remember the phrase, I'm not scared to long? You guys Gucci with me so far? And then if you kind of wrap it up and go all the way to the moment of, okay? The ETH stuff doesn't matter. All right? The ETH stuff doesn't matter. All righty? And we even talked about, I'm sure you guys remember, some people aren't going to because they didn't watch the highlights or they didn't watch, but we even talked about where it doesn't do a gap fill. Doesn't do a gap fill, bullish. If it does a gap fill, we're aiming for 72. That's how we came up with 72. Alrighty, but really the big giveaway is this. And some of you guys were able, I mean, a lot of you guys, especially the OGs and veterans, were able to take it because you've seen this before in the summer. This is exactly what happened in the summer. And the same exact thing happened with Lion Cubs too. So Lion Cubs, don't feel too bad if you feel a little bit emotionally compromised. All right. 30-minute candle, dip the tip and go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So that's where we're at. And now we're about to have another gap. Play for RTH and CME. All right. Isn't the low poor? Nope. It's a really good low. Yep. But again, the biggest takeaway is this is your RTH. You know, that's the easiest gap and go you could ever get on RTH. And I was saying it on Friday, but look at how the RTH opened right on the gap. That's bullish. So you really had that 30-minute was all of the preparation stuff, like in January or in December, knowing that we want to go to around the 85, right? In January, well, everybody is waiting for 82, 85. Let's go even lower, right? And then, like, if you got in the morning, we talked about all the different ways that you could have gotten in on this. So a lot of people long 85. A bunch of people had this. A bunch of people had this. A bunch of people had this. I mean, you know, however way you drew it, right? And then this was also the golden pocket of structure change. And so it's like pixel perfect trident, basically. Dink, 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 dink. And then there you go. Right? So this is all from the morning stuff. But you guys were already talking about it on Discord and stuff like that. So shout outs to everybody that, you know, knew it even before I had to explain it. Alrighty. Hey, 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 y'all ready for the nasty Bugatti? Y'all ready for the nasty Bugatti, chat? Are you ready for the nasty Bugatti, chat? Ding, 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 ding. ETH open, ho. Akachoya. But anyway, so that's your recap. And then basically it's just level to level, man. All I would say is, if you missed, some of you guys were like, why didn't we get gap fill? Because your ass was waiting for it. You know, but if you were, what I would say is if you're not going to take a long and you don't have a plan in place to chase it, and you missed your long by $700, if you missed your ETH long by $70, then you weren't as bullish as I was. And I don't know how many times I've said this, but I'm never going to be able to adjust your subconscious, you know? Sometimes people that don't know what they're doing, their form of risk management is trying to get the best entry so that if they're wrong, their losses are minimal. And that is just a perverted version. That's not trading. That's not risk management. That's a glorified pussyfooting, right? And so it's really just a matter of being prepared and understanding. That's why I'm here right now with y'all to see how ETH opens. All right. So Cigar, how we doing? I mean, we've been talking about this shit for months and weeks, ladies and gentlemen. And the POC, the 96.5, is going to be your first sort of level of resistance up there, right? Isn't it level to level? Do you know that we already drew something like this? Isn't that crazy that we already drew that like 10 days ago when we were talking about longing 82 or 81 or 80? Like, we already drew this. Do you guys know that, right? So let's get it. Akachaya! Look at the gap! Look at the gap! Hey! Are you ready, chat? Are you ready? Hey, give it up for the song of the year at the LGBTQ Awards. Gap fill, but not mine.
Gap fill, but not mine.
Got feel, but not mine.
Traders, it's time to shine. When the market dips, don't waste a trip. We riding that RTH quick.
Dip. The tip.
Yeah, let's go.
Dip.
The tip. Hey, hey. Gap fill.
Feel, but not mine.
Too easy! Too easy!
The price drops slow into the zone. RTH gap, yeah, we in the zone.
Bugatti! 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 Let's go!
Hit that wick.
Do you believe, chat? You either know what you're doing or you don't! Let's go!
Slide to the left. Dip the tip and take a breath.
Too easy! Too easy! Let's
Watch the
go!
hard gap ignite. Dip the tip.
Are you ready? I'm ready! Let's go! Useless lines in the building! Let's go! Too easy! Let's go! Too easy, Jet! Hey! Tell me how much I'm up on my soul. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Kachoya. Kachoya. This is math.
Now the session's hot, ETH is done.
And don't forget the ETH.
That's where we run. The price comes close. We're watching tight. Yeah, feels fast.
Let's go. Let's go.
Don't get caught when the wick runs deep.
Too easy. Too easy. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Dip your toes, then let it roll.
CME CME Biddy. The math is the math. Quit playing with me, chat. Prepared. Hey, don't get mad. Get math. Don't get mad. Get math. Get building that mine. Let's go. Too easy. And we're gonna do this live, baby. Let's go. Kachoya. Kachoy. Let's go, Lions! Hoot you shit! Whoever just messaged me just got blocked. So my bad. I had the automated trimming thing on. So whoever just DM'd me on Discord, you just got muted. You're gonna have to make a new account to message me. I gotta have Nerd take that shit off. All right, let me load up the chat. Did everybody get caught up on the morning stream? So Cigar, you good on the recap? That's where we are, brother. This is where we are. You Gucci? For those of you that needed the recap, any questions? Paratel, you good? Cigar says all good, thanks. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, now, are you in any positions, Cigar? Make sure you get caught up on the Thursday and Friday. Do you know how big my soul position is? Because I said it out loud. I was $2 away from getting stopped out. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Did I get away with one? But did I really get away with it, or was I pretty well planned and ready for all this on Soul? So no surprises, right? I mean, you guys remember when it was like $250 and my goofy ass was like, oh, let's wait for 140 Soul. So no one really should be surprised. ETH, I mean, we've been waiting for this swing fail for quite some time, right, chat?
Let's get it.
What do you think?
What's popping?
What do you think? How long did we wait for this, chat? Yeah, so any questions? But I hope everybody got the point. The point is, there's always another trade. All right? This will not be the last time people miss out on a really nice trade, right? If you're already in some nice longs, and if you're not thinking about getting round tripped, then you're fucked up just as much as the people that missed it. You know? That's why we always focus on the abstract stuff. You got to know what you're doing, you know? And when on a day like today, what you say is going to basically be the biggest, juiciest data that I can extract. You know, I can read your first, like I said, like how quickly are first impressions made? Do you guys know this? Like, you know that you know how quickly people's first impressions when they first see each other is made? It's the same exact thing based off of your first 3 to 7 sentences, whether to me or to the stream chat or in Discord. I'm going to know exactly what happened to you. Right? Do you guys understand that? Because a lot of people, especially people that are emotionally triggered, they're not going to stop and think about what they're going to say before they say it, right? Does that make sense? People that are emotionally compromised are going to just blurt out exactly what they want to say when they want to say it. They won't have the self-awareness to be like, wait a minute. Let me just chill out for a second. Most people that are emotionally compromised, as soon as they get emotionally compromised, there might be people that are butthurt because they didn't get the CME gap fill, right? There might be people that are butthurt that closed the long too quick or got round tripped on the short or this and that. And that emotional compromise is going to show up very, very outwardly, for lack of a better word. So, your first 3 to 7 sentences is going to immediately tell me. And the question is that you want to ask yourself is that your best, right? Because when the bullets start flying, the real you shows up. And that's the truest truth about all of this. And if you can be, not emotionally compromised and take it for what it is, and because there's going to be trades where you plan for weeks and months and it might come $700 in front of your entry and it goes. It might come $70 before your entry and it goes. And so you just need to be prepared for that. You guys Gucci? Any questions as we start to let the ETH data come in and 30-minute candle closes come in? And I'll probably be here for like another 2-3 hours. And then I got to get going because we have a nice little dinner. How we doing? D3 Quality says, I wanted RTH gap fill, did not get it. I move on to next trade. Right. Now, I hope you mean that you still got the 85. Yeah, because even if, it's not about what the, what your entry is, right? It's really just about what your plan was and what your subconscious bias was. I've been wanting to long 85 since December. You know what I mean? And on some exchanges, I have 82. On some exchanges, I have 85, I had to chase this bitch on Bitcoin, ETH, easy. Swing fail pattern that we've been waiting for months on, right? Sol, easy. 140, 135, 130. We already talked about that, right? But Biddy, I wanted the gap fill too. And in fact, remember what we said? The gap fill is bearish. So we were even talking about it's going to nuke through, right? I wanted 72 to be honest with you. If you just sat there and you must not understand how to play gap fill. Right? That I think that's fair to say. I was there, I was literally playing the dip the tip and rip song before I left. Right? But this is bullish. Dip the tip and then go. It all comes down to RTH. If it had spent 1, 2, 3 candles inside, then it's going to go here, and I wouldn't have longed this. I would have waited for lower. So the plan never changed, right? But I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys, man, you got to have a plan A, plan B, and plan C. You can't just be sitting there. If you're sitting there waiting to long until the CME gap fill is filled, then in my opinion, I don't think you really know what you're doing. You are not bullish. Clearly. You're not going to take the long because it didn't go $700 more. That's crazy. You didn't take the long because you missed it by $700. So longing the 82 top of CME gap, settlement, value area low, none of those things came to your head, at the very least, structure. If you go back to one of the streams, I actually drew this. If you go back to when we were looking for longs, I talk about Trident being the pattern. at the low. And you guys were all asking about that. So it's not like I'm smart enough to talk about it. It's just that you guys were smart enough to ask me, to be honest. Yeah, but I don't think, like, I think saying that you missed the trade is almost like an excuse to say I don't need to be fully prepared. Does that make sense? Got in late at 50, 85.7. Okay, Pewudo. Good shit. Yeah, easy money, Bugatti money. Yeah, so I'm never gonna, the most important thing is I'm never gonna be able to convince your subconscious, you know? And you're always gonna like pick and choose what your mind wants to hear. But any other questions? You guys Gucci? X Yuffie says, what's your target right now? For what? For what? Oh man, whoever just DM me on Discord, you just got muted too. Don't DM me on Discord right now until Coiner takes off the filtering mechanism. Can you guys hear that? Yeah, I gotta turn it off. I have it so that every time I get a DM while I'm streaming, it mutes that person indefinitely. All right, any questions? I gotta take that off. It's only on my laptop. Okay, any questions? How we doing? Let's get it. All right, we good? I feel like this is pretty straightforward and easy. Any questions? Any questions? Joker says, I must say that the 150,000 you are giving away is very respectable and I respect and appreciate it. Joker, you know I gave away $500,000 in the December 2023 streamathon. Hands up if you were there for the December 2023 streamathon. You know I gave away $500,000, right? Gotta be testnet. Any questions? Kachuya! When is the next streamathon in March? I actually went over it. It'll probably be like the middle of April. Yeah, maybe the middle of April. Burbeezy, you're the GOAT, brother. Shout outs to you, Burbeezy. Any questions? Everybody okay? Anybody still compromised? Everybody good to go? Or does anybody need help with an emotional reset? You guys okay? Joker, you good? Cowboy Surfer, you good? Hold on a second. Let me just reload the chat. Lux Slayer says, any expectations for Crypto Summit on Friday? Fuck no. It's just gonna be a big ass circle jerk, just like here. Yeah. But the like, you know me, Lux. Levels are levels. Math is math. You feel me? Right? I mean, some people are gonna be like, this only happened because Trump was fucking tweeting every... Dude, you know, people are gonna cope. People are gonna... That's what I'm saying. It's like it's level to level, you know what I mean? You know how many people are gonna be like, yo, this only happened because Trump, blah, blah, blah. You know that, right? Even though we've been talking about this long for months. Right? You good? Kraken SK, you good? Let's go. Brosama says, so now if we reclaim range and go higher, what is your bull market top for BTC? You know what's funny is I've been talking about that for months already. So watch. Chat, somebody tell Brosama bin Lifton what my home run TP target is for this long. And in fact, bonus points if you can tell me the home run TP for the ETH long and the Sol long. Yeah, so Brosama, brother, I've been talking about this shit for months. Yeah, so see how everybody says 130? Now, do you know why it's 130? Do you know what kind of data points could prevent us? Like we could just dump from here and go to 72. You know that, right? You know that anything is possible. You know that it's level to level. This is a reactionary game. So I don't want you to be one of those dickheads that's like, but you said this, you said that.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Do you understand? It's your responsibility to know. So if you feel like you're a little bit on the immature side, or you're just younger in general, and you're more prone to blame or project, then you really need to know what you're doing. And I would really advise that you don't even trade until you do. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to get into the cycle. I've been in this game long enough to know who is going to be successful and who isn't, right? And most OGs and veterans can tell you this, because it's like there's very common personality traits that you see amongst people that have been in the game for a very, very long time. You either can survive long enough, or you're going to lose all your money and you eventually quit. So, like the people that are so hung up on you said this, you said that, will never be able to truly see the data for what it is, and you'll always make the same mistake over and over and over. So even though I'm saying 130K right now, you do realize that if we lose settlement, then we're going to go to 72. Okay? And just because we lose settlement, don't be like, but you said 72. What if there's $100 million long or a short that comes in at the bottom at the 8A6? So you have to be able to read the data, you know? Like this is the easiest thing. Like forget this, right? It's this that you want to go with. Look at that, you know? And you could have chased the long all the way to 85 if you really were, you know, from 85 if you were really bullish like me. All we really wanted was the 105 to 85. And like, if you really think about it, look at this. Like on the wicks, it stopped out and it did what we wanted to do, right? But the 105 to 85, you know, that concept never died, if you think about it, brother. Sounds good. Oh, another one bites the dust. And Tillum says, when CME stream on YouTube? Pretty soon. I told you guys on Friday, but CoinNerd is updating. Well, all the mods and admins they're refreshing a bunch of stuff, but the VPSs are going to go down one by one, and as soon as they get switched over to the new hardware upgrades, because some of these are streaming off of M2 Mac Minis, and so I just got a whole shipment of M4 Pros, like Mac Minis. And we're switching the VPSs over, so Saparu, you good? Sarf, you good? Berbizi, you good? Safar says, is CoinNerd really you or is he an AI? So obviously, like when it's CoinNerd's from Dubai, right? So what I usually say is if it's during the Dubai day time, like when I'm sleeping, it's probably him. If it's while I'm on, it's probably the AI. Yeah. Alrighty, but like when it's like 3 o'clock in the morning US time, that's probably him. So anytime that he's chatting Dubai time, it's probably him. If it's during the day, it's probably AI. Living Forces, where did you meet, Coin Nerd? Well, you should know this. Actually, it was Chart Champs live meetup. Yeah. Yeah, shout out Igor. He's Kimba Gang. You know what I mean? Let's see. Kimba Gang. Yeah, Evan Aldo, Kimba Gang. Yeah, Evan Aldo. Yeah. Shout outs to everybody. Hey, by the way, if you guys are interested in competing in the streaming competition, make sure you guys join Kimba Gang. All right, make sure you guys join Kimba Gang. We're gonna do that like $500,000 competition if you guys are down. But yeah, I mean it's a small world, man. You know what I mean? You guys know who Evan is. You guys know who Igor is. You guys know who Daniel is. Yeah, we all used to be Kimba Gang in one form of another, and then we kind of separated and started doing our own things. Secret 17 says, when you are not at home, do you often look at the charts? Nah. I used to, Secret 17. I used to, but here's the thing, brother. So like a lot of times, Secret 17, people will tell me, hey, Kimba, my family doesn't support me in trading. Or, hey, Kimba, how did you get baby girl to support your trading? You know, she seems really supportive. My girlfriend hates it. Like, are any of you guys in that situation? And what I usually tell people, Secret 17, is that's coming from a place of love. It's not really so much that your parents hate trading, okay? It's not really so much that your girl or your wife hates trading. They hate what it does to you, okay? You're probably, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, you're probably being a bitch ass. You know, a whiny little crybaby bitch ass. You know? And you can't man the fuck up and lose like a man, and you go way over your head. You're a degenerate, and you're gambling, and you're not trading. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna be real. But it's not that they hate trading. They hate what it does to you, what you turn into. And so I think that for me to have the blessing of baby girl, or my friends or family or my social circle, I need to be able to separate it. You know, there's nobody that's more obsessed with making as much money than me. Okay? Like, I grew up dirt poor. I've hung out with like very, very successful people. I know what money can do. And I'm all about like legacy, and I'm not going to be able to leave a nice legacy without any money to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even, like, I still need like $80 million to fucking change the name of my alma mater's fucking like locker room. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get I want the locker name, the men's locker room, you know, at the college that I went to be called, you know, the Kimba men's locker room. You know, I can't even afford the libraries. You know what I mean? But for me to have the blessing to do this from the people that I care about their opinion, I have to be able to separate it, and I can't be obsessed about the charts 24/7. I don't think that's healthy. And realistically speaking, I don't even think that's like long-term sustainable to be watching charts all the time. And you know what I mean? Like, imagine if I had kids. you know? So I don't think it's one, if you're really serious about trading, then I don't think you look at charts 24/7. Like, I think that's a little bit like, you know, there's a difference between nerding out and studying and learning and being a degenerate and just staring at shit because you're too much of a pussy to get stopped out, or you're scared because you don't really know what you're doing and you can't walk away. I would assume that 99% of the reason why retail stares at this shit when they don't need to is because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, to be honest. And you should, like, if you really know what levels you're looking at or what you're prepared to do, then you're going to put your alarms and you'll take it when the alarms go off. So it's kind of up to you, but that's kind of my opinion on looking at charts all fucking day and all fucking weekend. I rarely look at the charts over the weekend. And the other thing too is like experience. Don't just take my word for it. How many OGs and veterans here have started to realize that you don't really need to play during the weekend? Yeah, this weekend was a unique situation and that's why I'm here. But most of the time, weekend highs, weekend lows, they just get swept. You can relax over the weekend and you can come back refreshed and trade on the RTH. You know, and don't take my word for it. Talk with, you know, your fellow brothers and sisters that have been here for years that are starting to understand that themselves. Alrighty. So it doesn't really change too much. Yeah, like on a weekend like today, I'll pop in, but at some point, like, you got to figure out how you want to trade. And if you're always staring at shit, yeah, like, are there times when, you know, I'll lie to baby girl and fake having diarrhea so I can go to the bathroom, you know, when it's like a, you know, double date or a fucking, you know, romantic evening night out so I can go to the bathroom and look at the charts for a little bit? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've all done that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many times I've said, fuck, I should have taken that Pepto. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, if you know, you know, but if you're serious about this and you want to think about sustainability and having a behavior that's healthy and sustainable, then you know that you've got to detach at some point. You can't be staring at this shit 24/7. And like, maybe you're a fucking 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old college kid, and you've got all the time in the world and you can stare at this, then that's awesome. You know, if it's realistic, that's awesome. Yeah, but anyways, that's how I would answer your question. Sound good, Secret 17? But you do you, you know? And if you can afford, you know, here's the thing, like, I'll go to the movie theaters and spend like $100 on candy and popcorn. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind spending $5 for something that's really only $1, right? Because I can make money back. But if it's only supposed to take an hour, if it's only supposed to take 4 hours, I hate wasting my time because I can't get it back. You feel me? So like, I've got other shit I got to do. Believe it or not, I mean, there's things that I do that make way more money than the trading. I love trading. But from an economical standpoint, I've got other really, really way more important things that I got to be worrying about, you know, that will impact my life way significantly. So I'm pretty good about how much time I want to spend or invest, you know, and doing things, you know, side by side and multitasking. So, all right, Secret 17. Any questions? Zarya, what about you? David Steele says, took a small long, but not in big because I didn't want to take a long on Friday. That's awesome, David. And here's the thing, David, too. Like, you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Like that's the point that I always try to make, to people is don't get caught up in this. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm long, you're short. None of that matters. The only thing that matters, the competitive spirit that you should have is, are you learning and improving as well as somebody else? Not are you in the same position or are you making money or not? Right? Yeah, so David, you're one hell of a trader, brother. I don't give a shit what you did. I don't care if you didn't take the long. It wouldn't make me think of you any different. The way that you would make me think of you differently is if you start talking emotionally. Then I'm like, oh, he got. And he still has a long way to go to make sure he don't get got. Does that make sense? And I think Mr. David Steele, you're a grown-ass man. So I think you know what I'm talking about. But brother, you're one hell of a trader. You have nothing to prove to me. It does not make a difference to me whether you're in a long or short right now. You know how much money you're up lifetime. You know if you're down this whole time. You know if you're actually making money on this. And, you can lie to other people, but you should never lie to yourself, right? And so getting validation from me, feeling like you did the right thing, that's not going to change if you're down in crypto trading for your lifetime, right? It's not going to change if if you're spending money in a wasteful way or not. So at the end of the day, this is a you versus you thing. And I love each and every one of you guys. I'm rooting for each and every one of you guys. Don't get got, right? Focus on what's important, right? I don't think I'm like really flexing that hard considering there are 22, 23-year-old Korean streamers like the ones we watched on Friday that will vlog from their Lambo and show their $4 or $5 million profit. But there are some people that will get butthurt when I talk about how much we're up. And then there's some people that are butthurt if I don't talk about how much I'm up. I mean, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't, So I'm not even going to be able to please everybody. There are some people that have been watching me, or maybe they haven't been watching me, but have been watching me since December and are still butthurt that they didn't get the full gap fill. Which kind of blows my mind, but it is what it is. So
you just said,
yeah, let's I mean, do I feel bad? Nope. I'm kind of glad that they didn't get it because we know how they really are, and I don't want people like that to juice. In a way, you know what I mean? Because not everybody deserves to juice, ladies and gentlemen. Only the ones that deserve to will truly juice. Alrighty. Let's go! Alright, any questions, man? How we doing? How we doing? Let's go check out where the 30-minute candles are, because that's what the most important thing is. Alright, we just had one. All right, this is ETH. Quit playing with me, chat. Quit playing with me. David Steele says, LOL, it still isn't RTH yet. Gap fill could still even happen. Never know. Yes, okay, so David Steele. This is something that we've talked about. This is by the book. All right, so hopefully you understand this. Gap fill is bullish or bearish. David. Gap fill is bearish. Okay? Yes. All right. Everybody's good to go on that, right? So that's you, like, if you don't understand that, then you need to go back and nerd out, right? When you do not do a gap fill like this, when you don't fully fill the gap, when you don't grab all the single prints, what does it mean? When you don't grab and equalize all of the imbalance, what does it mean? This is by the book. My 5-year-old niece knows this. Okay? Everybody is good to go? There was somebody that was like, but Kimba, you said, I think you're misunderstanding me. So I want to be very clear. Alrighty. So if you want to long anything in between these yellow lines, you do not want a full gap fill. Does that make sense, David? Why did I want lower than 77 if it was going to go to 77? Okay, so don't get God on me. All right, David, if it does nuke down there, you do not want to get long the full complete gap. You want to go lower. And that is, and please remember that, because I'm sure when the bullets start flying, people are going to misinterpret that or fuck that up or have some sort of Kim, but you said, brother, that doesn't change. Right? You Gucci? So just something to think about, okay? If you grab all the single prints, if you fill the gap, all the bullish or bearish edge is neutralized and it's gone. If you leave single prints or you don't fill the gap completely, you still maintain edge. Okay? So that's kind of how you know, like, when the bullets start flying, like, do you know what you're doing or you don't? Alrighty? And that's why, like, you had the opportunity to long at 82 if you really wanted to. Alrighty? And if, like, we're not here to predict the future, right? So this, bullish, okay? If it had done this, then you look for the other side, and you know that that's bearish, so you look for lower. Okay? What you really want is something like this. Then just like how you would market smash long right there, that's your market smash long, and that's your stop loss. And you do know that if this had happened, this is exactly how I would have played it, right, David? And motherfuckers still would have been talking about, wait, why did you long? Wait, I thought you said gap fill, but I got stopped out, and now you're telling me you're in. I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. We Gucci? And that will never, ever change. That's by the book shit. Alrighty. Cigar says, I did actually long 84-ish and TP'd at 87.2, but I didn't know it's going to explode that hard. Cigar, you want me to be honest? I longed 85 and I shaved a bunch at 87 and 88. Yeah, like the only ones that I have left, like TapBit, I completely closed because I don't want to be paying long fees, right? So TapBit and Blowfin, I closed. The only ones that I have left is the CME, the Kraken, and the MEXC. Yeah, but here's what I did differently here's what I did differently than you, Cigar. I kept some up running. You closed the whole thing, or maybe you didn't. So, like, it's not that you did anything wrong, but you know that you don't have to close the whole goddamn thing. Onani says, I shaved 50% at 89. Now I'm sad. Well, that's a little bit greedy. Didn't you realize profits? That's a little bit greedy. You don't need to be sad, Onani. You did amazing, brother. You know how many motherfuckers wish they were in your position? You know how many motherfuckers wish they were in your position? You don't, even if you, like becoming super euphoric because you didn't TP anything and, being bummed out because you TP'd a good chunk, I think is the same thing, dude. I think it's just a derivative of greed. I don't know about you guys, but for me, like, you guys know about like abstract variables, right? Like you can have a -6, but then if you go abstract, it's still 6. So I think the same motherfucker that is like super, like hasn't shaved anything, and is talking about 130, inverse is going to be the guy that's like super bummed because he took profits or something. Yeah, I think you're doing fine, man. Again, it's not really so much about like, are you happy or sad about how much money you made? You do realize that's not what makes you a good trader, right? Do you feel like you are learning? Do you feel like you are improving? There may be some people that just market smashed long for no fucking reason and they got away with it, right? So there might be some people that are juicing right now, but I would not respect them as good traders. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know how many times I got to say it, chat, but you got to have your own plans and preparations. You got to have plan A, plan B, plan C. And you really want to think about like the higher time frame stuff, you know, learning, improving, being prepared for the next one, making sure that you don't get got. So many people get caught up in this, I'm long, I'm short, I'm right, you're wrong, I'm up money, you're losing money. And that is not what this is about. So, you know, at the end of the day, like I think everybody kind of has to be honest and objective and like figure out like if they're happy with where they are, and if not, you got to continue to attack it. Olympic on bod says, I longed ETH because I saw structure change on ETH. Yes, yeah, we talked about that this morning. Make sure you get caught up. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been with me, but we've been talking about ETH SFP, and we've had that level identified for quite some time. Yeah. And yeah, on the smaller time frame, we talked about all of it. So same with Bitcoin. Being able to identify that as the flip zone, right? So doink, 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 and eventually. Yeah. Well, how we doing? You guys good? Do I have everybody's blessing for a little Latuche? Exclamation Latuche, if you believe. How we doing? But Olympic on bod. Onani. I want everybody to make sure to take a step back, take a deep breath, all right? And just understand some basic tenets of just life. This isn't even about trading. Preparation, meeting opportunity, that's the best way to juice, all right? When bullets start flying, when things become really hard and stressful, the real you shows up. Okay? You might be nice and chill, but you know, you miss a trade. You get left behind, you get round tripped, and you feel some type of way and you get emotionally compromised. The real you shows up. All right? And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, think of it from a higher time frame perspective. It's not about the one trade, okay? Most of you guys understand that like there's always another trade, right? How many of you guys have been in like a Gucci ass 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure trade and you held it for so long and the motherfucker round tripped you? I've been there. I'm putting my hand up right now. Is there a chance that ETH is going to go to 1600? Yeah. Quit playing with me. Is there a chance that Sol goes to 100? Yes. Who says no? I'm not saying no. Goddamn. But I feel like most of y'all have been in a crazy fucking juicy trade that you round tripped, so you know there's always another trade. And so, you know, and guess what? Next time, it's going to be the same thing. You know, some people are going to miss it. It's going to be too fast or too slow. All right? This is a scenario where it moved too quick for a lot of lions, right? And guess what? At 130, guess what? Chat. clip this. You know, at 1:30, there's going to be a Wyckoff distribution and everybody's going to try to short. And guess what? The motherfuckers, there's going to be lions that go, oh my God, Kimba, I've been shorting all month. And the one time I don't fucking short, it nuked. What the fuck, man? I got round tripped 8 times on my short, Kimba. What the fuck? And you know there's going to be some motherfuckers that go, but Kimba, you said the bad high had to get swept. Kimba, you said you were waiting for the high to get swept. What the fuck? You said that what about this high? You said, what do you mean it's a failed auction? Fuck you. You said the high would get swept. There's going to be lions that are on my ass, you just said, guys, that's a bad high. I'm waiting for the high to get swept, but they're not, And then chat. And then Latuche, motherfucker, the math is the math. And then people are going to be like, but you said that it had to get swept. And then I'm going to have to explain about, yeah, but I don't take the 6-1, I take this, what do you mean you're in a short from right here? What the fuck? What do you mean you're in a short from the golden pocket getting turned into resistance? It's going to be the same exact shit, chat. And I'm going to have to explain it to them. Right? You know what it is. How many of you guys have been here with me the last 2-3 years? You know what it is. Ka-choy! Right? There's going to be motherfuckers talking about, what, but you said bad high, you fucker. Is it too late to short? So yeah, it is what it is, man. David Steele says daily candle incoming. Let's go. Fiel Dark, let's go. Mosley says, would you play a failed auction short if 886-619 golden pocket 92.9 gets turned into resistance? That's a great question. So you're asking if I would play this short? Yes. Yeah? But you know that for me to see this, it's going to smash through this zone, right? Yeah, I probably would. The only thing that would make me not take it, brother, is if it happens when I dip from the computer. I got dinner with baby girl, and then I got to go see a movie. Why the fuck are we even gonna go see Captain America, guys? It's a shit movie, right? Have you guys seen it? I said that out loud and I was like, am I really gonna go see Captain America 2 and not trade the failed auction? That shit looks like garbage. I'm not gonna lie, that shit looks like shit. I was like, you know what? Stomach ache. Oh, babe, I think it's those nachos. I knew I shouldn't have ordered nachos from the fucking movie theater. I'll be right back. I catch it. Quit playing with me. Prepared. To be honest with you, yeah, the fact that it's Sunday night is the only reason why I wouldn't take it. If it was any other time, I would take it. Because if it gives me everything that I want. Yeah, and the other thing too, that, who was that was asking me that? Who was that was asking me that? Mosley. Mosley, when does a failed auction get confirmed? Because a lot of times people fuck this up, where the rejection of the golden pocket only increases the probability of a lower low, right? A lot of people, like, how many of y'all have seen this? How many of y'all have seen this play out, but then it does this? you know that this only guarantees it's going to make a lower low. So the structure change needs to continue for the downtrend. You know that, right? So as soon as this low is broken, you need to put your stop loss at break even or take profit somewhere. You know that. Right, Mosley? Okay, awesome. Any other questions? Bring them. Mosley, do I have your blessing for a little Letuche? Dog 3000 says, Kimba, how do you manage risk on altcoins since the move has to be in confluence with BTC and you're trading the same move but twice the size? Lower leverage. Boom. Ain't that some shit? I've actually talked about this during Altcoin Nerd Out, episode 1 and 2, but especially in correlation with the market cap, you should really be going 3x, 5x, maybe 7x at most on altcoins. Dog 3000. When I get filled, it's usually at 5 or 7x. And then when I'm in really good profit, I change it to higher leverage so I can use more of the capital on other positions. But if you've ever watched me get filled live, it's always 7x. Maybe, I mean, I'll be transparent. The highest that I've maybe seen is like 13 or 11. But 90% of my altcoin positions, they get filled at 5 or 7x. And then later on, when it's juicing, I increase the leverage so I can use the capital somewhere else. And I might bump it up to 25 or 33x or something like that. But you know, like when I get filled live with you guys, if you've been paying attention, it's usually 7x at the most on altcoins. So use lower leverage, dog. Salachi says, why does it nuke or pump so hard and it's a weekend manipulation? Well, I mean, you're aware of the Donald Trump stuff, right? Donald Trump tweeted in the morning that the U.S. government is going to start buying crypto. Right? So billions of dollars a month. Obviously, congressional approval, all that stuff. All right? But you know that, right? You saw all the stuff in Discord and you're caught up on the morning stream, Salachi? Zipper, you good? Pewoodo says soul. What about it? Any other questions? What do you think? Olympic on bot says, Kimba, you saw that person who longed 50x BTC and ETH just before the news? Yeah. Yeah, but what about the 600 lions that were in the long on Friday? Did you see the Discord statistic that CoinNerd posted on Friday for you guys? We had close to 600 and that's just on MEXC and Blowfin. I don't think he looked at all the other exchanges, but just between Blowfin and MEXC, we had like 600 Kimba Gang lions already in longs. Yeah. So, I'm juicing like a motherfucker. And that's why we're going to do like at least $150,000 giveaway. When I juice, y'all juice. Akachoy? All right, how we doing, man? Any questions? Any questions? Let's go, chat. It's too easy. Let's go. Let's go. Does anybody else need a little emotional reset? Do you feel okay? Everybody feel okay? It's okay if you're still a little bit feeling some type of way, if you need a reset. But any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Ew says, I need emotional reset. Well, what's your compromise? How did you get compromised, Ew? Is it a simple little you got left behind at the train station? If it's I got left behind the train station, I would assume that, you're doing everything in your power to, like figure out where you can get back in and what data you're going to anticipate. I mean, like if I ask you, for example, on any sort of pullback, what would be the divergence that you would want to see? You got to be able to tell me. Right? EU says, yes, I got left behind on Sol after chasing it all month. On Sol. That's okay. That's okay. At least you knew that you wanted to long. Yeah, so a lot of these things all sort of come into play. So first things first. This is kind of like why we were talking about that level. And I said, if it starts to close below daily level, I'm going to close it. I don't know if you remember that. But the biggest that we were allowing was this 1.25, 3 drives. It went a little bit lower, but it did not tap daily level, thank God. But that's okay. Alrighty. For me, I think my question to you would be, was none of this good enough for you? Like, none of that was good enough? Right? And I felt, and I really tried to like help you with this. Okay? But do you remember when I said, I gave 2 numbers and I said from here to here is where the majority of my longs are going to get filled. And I don't even care if it goes to 130. So I think what you want to do is just have a plan B and a plan C. So you have I'm bullish from here to here, and I'm going to allow myself to chase all the way from here to here. All right. And here's a couple of like honest truths that you need to face, EU. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, EU, I feel like it would be really scared. It would be really scary to long 135 or 138 or even 140 if you don't really know what your true invalidation is. Correct me if I'm right or wrong. Most of the time, I used to pussyfoot, or I see people not take a long when they want to, or when they've been planning for it for so long, is you don't really know where the invalidation. You're thinking to yourself, fuck, maybe it could go lower. Right? So that's maybe something that you want to polish up on. If you really knew how much you were risking, if you really know how much you might lose, it would certainly help you, right? Your mind is thinking, dude, I don't know how much we're going to lose, EU. Okay? But if I told you, bro, your stop loss is right here. If you enter right here, the most you can lose is this. If you at least knew that, I bet it would give you a little confidence to take a long, right? Yes or no? I think your mind is saying, bro, I don't know how much we could lose on this. We shouldn't take it. That's usually what's happening. Correct me if I'm wrong, EU. So maybe for you, brother, if that is correct, what you really want to do is try to put together your real invalidation. All right? If I told you, brother, I don't give a shit where you enter. How many times have you seen me go, I don't care what your entry is, your stop loss is this low? How many times have you heard me say that? I don't care what your entry is on the short, your stop loss is this high or high. How many times have you heard me say that? And when I say that, what I'm trying to get you to understand is I cannot predict for you where the best fucking entry is. Okay? But you know, I know, and you know where the invalidation is. You feel me? I don't know if you're going to be able to get the bullish retest or not. I don't know if it's going to do a VWAP bullish retest or bearish retest, right? How many times have we been in that situation? But I can tell you for sure, bro, this high is your stop loss, or this low is your lower low is your stop loss. How many times have we done that live together? So EU, the good news is, brother, you're 99% there. You feel me? All you need to do maybe is just polish up a little bit to be able to know where the invalidation is. All right? And then you might not pussyfoot next time. And I hope you can objectively take those words and focus all of your energy in understanding and improving that aspect. And to be honest with you, how could we ever quantify how much that is really worth? You might have, how much did you miss out on because you didn't take the so long? Okay? Now, how much do you think you're going to save money, and how much do you think you will make in the next 5 years if you truly, honestly, objectively get better at figuring out what the invalidations are for your next trades? Does that clicking in your mind? How much could you have made on this so long that if you had gotten pixel perfect, whatever, how much would you be up? Now, I want you to think about how much money you're going to save and how much money you're going to make in the next 5 years if you really do get better at figuring out what your invalidation is. Because I guarantee you're not going to miss as many trades moving forward, and you're not going to be a pussyfooting. You with me, you? I hope that made sense. Did that help, my boy? Yeah, so don't be fucking sitting there crying about you missed the so long. We got some work to do. All right, let's go, my boy. To be honest, you and I, we don't have time to be crying and playing a self-pity game, right? So, okay, so let's figure out what the fuck is wrong. Well, you probably are too passive on the invalidation. You don't know where. You don't know how much you're really risking, right? And maybe that's not it, but everybody, okay, I could do this with everybody. I could just go down the line and I could say, yo, this is maybe what you need to improve. This is what you maybe need to improve, right? But everybody needs to do that, and then all they need to do is spend the time that they have to improving that aspect, and then let's get ready for the next one. You do realize that we're about to have CPI and PPI for March. You do realize that we're going to have FOMC. So imagine like whiffing on being prepared for CPI or PPI or FOMC and then fucking all those days up too, crying about, oh, you got front ran on the short or the long. Alrighty, let's get it. Let's get it. That's it. That's when I say this is easy, that's what I mean. That's how easy this game is. You figure out what you want to improve upon, you stop crying, and then you get better at it. That's it. So, you with me, you? You feel better? You're not compromised anymore, right? You ready to go? Step out on the battlefield of Liquidation, be a man about it. You ready to go, you? Okay, let's do it. Time waits for no man. All right, but that's it. That's all you have to do. Don't sit there and cry about what coulda, shoulda, woulda. That's it. That's how easy it is, my boy. And like, for real though, you cannot understand how much money you will make because you improved. All right? It's priceless. So let's get it. Any other questions? Anybody else need a little refresher? We okay? Let's go, you. Come on now. Come on, Big Pimpin'. How we doing? Hey, I'm gonna go let us up. Do I have everybody's blessing? Oh, and that guys is music time. Let's do it. Let's do it. We good? Sometimes, like, it's really just the mentality, chat. Okay? And you gotta believe that you're a true lion, okay? And that you're gonna be able to do this. And no one has any time to be, bullshit crying in the corner. Alrighty? And remember, ladies and gentlemen, always do what you think is best. Okay? I'm a random dude on the internet with a giant bong in front of my face. So shame on you if you decided to prioritize my thoughts over your hard work and preparation. Alrighty? Bugatti, 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 Bugatti. Alright? Schwiggity, schwaggity, and schwaggity, schwiggity. You feel me? Hey, that's what this means. Schwiggity, schwaggity, schwiggity, schwaggity, whoa. Let us time, motherfucker. Cachoya. Cachoya. Let's get it. Swiggity, swiggity. Hey, y'all better quit playing with the math, chat.
Kimber gang, Kimber gang, math up, yeah, you know how we roll. Young kings push whips, paint dripping like gold. See the flex, see the set, yeah, we came from the cold. Now we stacking up digits, got the bankroll swole. If you talking that talk, better back it up. Cause the gang outside and they acting up. From the block to the yacht, we be moving major. Got the streets on lock like we signed to a major.
Whoa. Whoa.
Check it, pull up like a Don, wrist on Aquafine drip. Every move like chess, I don't play no simp. New whip, too sick, got me swerving through lanes with a big 4/5 in case they act insane. I see the hate in their eyes, but I just laugh. Cause when the numbers add up, they do the math.
Sorry. Hold on. I gotta get swap bait unbanned for a second. Okay, all right. My bad. Let's schwiggity.
Be moving major, got the streets on lock like we signed to a major.
The new video and who juicing banger? Who juicing?
Check it, pull up like a Don, wrist on Aquafine drip. Every move like chess, I don't play no simp. New whip, too sick, got me swerving through lanes with a big 4/5 in case they act insane. I see the hate in their eyes, but I just laugh. Cause when the numbers add up, they do the math. Kimber gang move heavy, no lightweight team. Still screaming Kimber gang, huh?
Wait. This motherfucker longing right now? I'm not even gonna go there.
Kachoy all day.
Honda Toyota.
Kachoy all night. Kachoy is the way. Kachoy is the vibe. Kachoy sa tulong, that's kachoy.
Oh wait, is it capturing the safari? Discord catch. YouTube. Oh no, it's not. Hold on. I'm trying to get the capture. Hold on. Oh, I can't get the audio capture to work. Oh wait, let me copy and paste this. Ah, good joy. Hold on.
Kachoy all night.
온다.
Kachoy, kachoy is the way.
온다.
Kachoy is the vibe. Kachoy, sato long that's kachoy. Sato short that's kachoy.
슛으로 잡는다.
Dip to his back, kachoy. That's kachoy. That's kachoy. Kachoy.
오늘 슛이야.
Kachoy on them hoes. Kachoy long. Kachoy short. Market long. Market short.
Today, Korean time now tonight, okay?
Baby kachoy.
Tonight,
Kachoy. Bottom short. Kachoy.
Bitcoin
Top long. Kachoy. Kachoy. That's
845, okay?
Kachoy. Kachoy. Kachoy
845.
on them hoes.
Understand?
Kachoy on the
Bitcoin
daily.
tonight, 845.
Kachoy if you pay me.
Shut. Understand?
Kachoy if
Follow
you
me.
hate me. Kachoy.
Believe me.
Kachoy on the daily. I'm Kachoy. Kachoy with my
난 여기서
baby.
깔끔하게
Kachoy.
입장하면서
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Kachoy on the daily. I'm Kachoy.
잡기 하면서 동시에 로고로 스위칭을 갑니다.
Kachoy, baby.
여기서 바로 롱 30개를
It's
잡으면서
Kachoy, baby. Kachoy. Kachoy on the
By sheer coincidence.
Hey, y'all, come look at this. You picked the wrong house, fool!
Market long.
제발 좀 들어올 때까지만 버텨줘. 제발 부탁할게. 나 진짜 제발
Baby kachoy. Sato that's a kachoy. Bottom short
Yeah.
kachoy. Top long kachoy. Kachoy.
뭐해? 밥 먹었어?
I am under the water.
On them hoes.
Please help me.
All we
Here
know
too much
is
raining.
kachoy.
10 seconds later.
All we know is kachoy. Kachoy.
야!
All we know is
죽여놓을까?
kachoy.
나 죽여봐! 씨발 나 어떻게 죽일
Market
건데?
makers.
죽여봐 이 개새끼들아! 수미할게 그냥. 야 씨발.
Oh, hell no!
할게.
Kachoy. Kachoy on them hoes. Kachoy long. Kachoy short. Market long. Market short.
Later that same
Smash.
evening.
That's kachoy. Kachoy.
The audio's a little off, but it's because I'm playing it on a different browser.
So that's a kachoy. Bottom short. Kachoy. Top long. Kachoy. Kachoy. That's kachoy.
Bam.
Kachoy.
Hey, Hey, you guys gotta watch it on your own. It's the syncing was a little bit off, but that's on me because I was trying to sync it with another browser because I couldn't get the audio capture. How we doing? I can't get enough of this Kachoy song. Hey, I'll play it again. And then I'm gonna go let us up. Turn it up! Lions, are you prepared? Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go. Mosley, stand up!
Kachoy all day.
Calling Noob, stand up! Safasi, stand up! Antillum, stand up! Fiel, stand up! Exclamation giveaway. Are you guys ready? Exclamation giveaway. Let's go.
Kachoy is the vibe.
Kachoya!
Kachoy. Sato long, that's kachoy. Sato short, that's kachoy. Sheesh. Dip to his back, kachoy.
Kachoy.
That's kachoy.
Kachoy.
That's kachoy.
That's Kachoy.
Kachoy.
Bugatti money chat!
Kachoy on them hoes. Kachoy long. Kachoy short. Market long. Market short.
Useless
Kachoy,
lines!
that's Kachoy. Kachoy. Baby kachoy. Sato that's a kachoy. Bottom short kachoy. Top long kachoy. Kachoy. That's kachoy. Kachoy. Kachoy on them hoes. Hey, kachoy on the daily.
Kachoya!
I'm kachoy if you pay me.
Let's go! Math!
Kachoy if you hate me.
Don't get got chat! Don't get got
Kachoy on the
chat!
daily.
Let's go.
I'm kachoy.
Too easy.
Kachoy with me, baby.
Too easy!
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Hey! Don't hate the player, hate the game!
Kachoy on the daily.
Too easy! Let's go!
Kachoy.
Kachoya! Bugatti money!
Kachoy, baby.
Kachoya! Kachoya! Math is math!
It's kachoy, baby.
Kachoy! Kachoy! Let's go! Who choosing?
Kachoy.
Let's go!
Kachoy on them hoes.
Yeah! Let's go!
Kachoy long.
Here we go now!
Kachoy short.
Here we go now!
Market long.
Market long!
Market short.
Market short!
Kachoy. That's
Kachoy.
Kachoy.
Kimchi.
Baby kachoy.
Kimchi. Kimchi.
Sato desu kachoy.
Sato.
Bottom short kachoy.
Sato.
Top long kachoy.
Mario.
Kachoy. That's kachoy. Kachoy.
Let's go.
Kachoy on
Kachoy.
them hoes. All we know is kachoy. Kachoy. All we know is kachoy.
Turn it up, chat.
All we know is kachoy. Kachoy.
Kachoy.
Market makers.
Market makers.
Yeah.
Kachoy. Shiba ya. Kachoya. Kachoya.
Kachoy on them hoes.
Ogama.
Kachoy long. Kachoy short.
Kachoya.
Market long.
Market.
Market short.
Market.
Kachoy.
Kachoy.
Market make a market smash. That's
Math.
kachoy.
Let's go.
Baby kachoy.
Hey, Danny. All right, Danny, any questions?
Top long kachoy.
Always long, any questions? Curvies, TS Master, Latisse, Playas, Nicola, Santa. Come on now. Kachoya, juicy, fruit, juicy, fruit. Too easy.
Kachoy when I hit, kachoy when I win.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Who'd you sing? I'm gonna just kick it with you guys until baby girl comes back because we're gonna do a pre-dinner Tuche anyway, so. Ladies and gentlemen, any last minute questions? Useless lines in the building. It's too easy, chat.
I've been grinding all night, took some L's, but I still rise. Never fold, never break. Learn the game, now we on the take.
Let's go.
After time, we put in the work, stacking that wisdom, no longer hurt.
It's too easy.
Now they see, juicing up, we breaking free. We stay juicing, catch
Kachoya.
no time for losing, we rising up fast.
Let's go, Lions. The math is the math.
Stay juicing, catch when we ain't never, ever falling back.
Let's go.
Took my hits, yeah, I paid the cost. Turned the lessons into sauce. From the dirt, yeah, I rose. Now the vision's staying close. They tried to doubt, they tried to play, but we just built, we paved the way.
Let's go.
Now they watching, now they see. Juicing up, we breaking free. But we stay juicing, can't show ya.
Lions, I love you, man.
No time for losing, we rising up.
Shout outs to everybody that was here for the morning stream.
Stay juicing, can't show ya.
Hey, how many of you guys hit round 2 and 1?
Ever falling back.
Do you feel prepared, chat? Coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go! Shout outs to Mosley asking about the failed auction and how we would play it. Easy money. Useless lines.
They laughed at us, called us dreamers. Now they follow. Now
I think we covered everything, right, chat?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's go! Lions, I love you, man!
And catch ya.
I got you!
No time for losing,
Cigar, you good?
we rising
Hey, great questions today, Cigar. Last game, let's go.
We stay juicing, catch ya. And we ain't never
Talked about the scalp short, talked about the scalp long.
Who juicing, baby?
And last but not least, Shout outs to everybody that was here for the morning TA. It's basically going to be pop quiz time. For 11 pieces, what a March. Hey, we have just begun. Tomorrow's the first day of the trading. Hey, like I said, man, bring your best, chat. Let's start the week and the month right. You with me, chat? Curvy says, thank you as always, Juice. Let's go. Husey says, is that Creed or Bon Jovi? Rembach for 11 piece said, Fossey, Inky Deranged, Fredward, Jupiter, Heyblade, Pascope, Steve Soul says, we so Gucci. Let's go. Last game is asking NY Open is important. We've already done 2 streams today. We did the stream today, just now, and then we did a morning one as well before I left for brunch. So make sure you get caught up. Okay. Just try to rewatch both streams. I think they're gonna help you out. Alrighty, last game. I don't know, like, if you know how to play like the ETH gap and the RTH gap that happens, but this is your RTH and this is your ETH. All right. We talked about failed auction. You had brothers and sisters asking me how and if I would take it. So literally talked about scalp long, scalp short. It's all there. All righty. Berbeezy, you good? Always long, are you good? Steve Soul, are you good? Steve Soul says bullish retest 92.5. Yeah, remember what we said in the morning. It's never about a level. All right, Steve Soul. Don't be talking about, oh, I wanted 92.5, but it was at 92.6 and I didn't get it, right? I was very explicit about if it does a pullback, it should be a very obvious div. So make sure you get caught up on all that. And Tillum says, where do you usually put stop loss on failed auctions? Is it higher, or behind 382? It depends on where you take it, Antillum. Yes, if you go to PSG, I bet people would be able to help you out. Yeah, but it depends on which one we take. Do you have VWAP confluence with any sort of Fibonacci level? So if there is a structure change, then it's going to be at the high of that structure, especially if it's the 618 bearish retest. Sounds good. You could do that too, but it doesn't have to be that high, because guess what that is? Does that look good or bad? So do you know how I would play it? You can rewind and get caught up. I think it was Mosley that asked, and I even drew it, brother. And I finished it off with a cherry on top, and I said, what confirms a failed auction? So, yeah, I think that's also there too. Yeah. And again, it's like everything that we prepare and talk about. So it's all in the highlights, and you can always go into the Discord and they can help you too. I gotta go and start showering and getting ready for dinner with baby girl. But I'll be here bright and early again tomorrow, Antillum. All right. Yeah, so if you're going to take the 6-8, the golden pocket getting turned into resistance, it would be structure change, or you can do a higher high, but it doesn't have to be that high. All righty. Stops taken says already in a short. Very nice. Yeah, level to level. Berbeezy, you good? All right, any other questions? I think I got all of them. Berbeezy, Onani, always long, BTC, Salachi. But we saw bad highs can left behind. Exactly. Yeah, which is what we talked about, right, Salachi? Are you caught up on today and this morning? Reddy says, what are the probabilities of us retrace a bit lower, like taking a part of single prints at 90K? Yeah, if the failed auction happens, right? Did you hear the failed auction? Did you get caught up, Reddy? I did a morning stream, and I came back for round 2 for this one. And everybody has asked everything, and we've talked about everything. Alrighty. So, should be good to go. Reddy says, I'm in already. All right, good stuff. Got also at the morning stream. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sefasi says, have a nice dinner and a nice movie. Yeah, I'm going to tell baby girl that Captain America 2 is supposed to be garbaggio. Yeah, Trills says, giveaway, please. Trills, you're not even qualified, Trills. Yeah, so Trills, make sure you get caught up, okay? You've got at least 3-4 months before you're eligible. All right? Fred, you Gucci? Safasi, you Gucci. Always long, are you Gucci? Minami, let's go. Salachi, Critter, Husty, Kachashibaya. You good, everybody? Hey, I love you guys, man. We juicing like a motherfucker, my boy. All right, when I juice, y'all juice. All right, Refu, you good? Jamaica says, damn, I missed the discussion an hour ago. I was listening at work. That's okay. You can always go to YouTube, !YouTube. All right, and get caught up because you really want to get caught up on the morning stream. All right, but if you got caught up on the morning stream, it's pretty much kind of just a continuation. So, all right, Jamaica, !YouTube. Definitely get caught up before international markets start opening up. All right, Swoop says, play some burner. Swoop, I'm dipping out. I'm bowing out, so I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. I don't think we'll be playing copyrighted music for a while because I had like issues. Trill says, please help me. Yeah, but you haven't even I can't help me help you. Do what you're supposed to, Trills. And we're going to be giving away 150 thou easy. All right. But you got to earn it and you got to show me that you deserve it. Right, Trills? So out compete, show me you're a lion and I got you. But I'm not going to give away money to a hyena, if that makes sense. So show me you're a lion and I got you. I'll send you at least 5K, all right? But you got to show me that you're a lion, Trills. All right? So let's regroup around January, see if you are. Sounds good, Trillies? Onani, let's go. Satoshi, let's go. Ludo, let's go. Always long, let's go. Easy money, Bugatti money. Quicks, let's go. Fial, let's go. F Doge, let's go. Pedro, you guys Gucci? Crypto Jammy, ew, ew. Unforgiven in the building. Nookie in the building. Let's go, Trills. The math is the math. You Gucci. All right, y'all, let's go outro, and I will bow out, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Hands up if you guys are going to be here for the 15-second Alpha TA. Let's get it. It's too easy, Chuck. It's too easy, Chuck. Hey Blade, Fibs, EU, bro, ho, Ifilion, L'elegante, Bugema Mama, no diabito. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you get caught up on the higher time frame stuff, you know, and if you're gonna put together a plan, do it on the higher time frame stuff. All right, and really, to be honest, a lot of you Lion Cubs should just be spot trading. You know, it'll help you out. The leverage is probably fucking you more than helping you, to be honest. So, I love you guys, man. Jupiter, man. Cheers to many more, Jupiter. Bass Snake, D-Rez, Nuki, Batus. Let's go. All right, time to get out of here. I love you guys, man. Stay safe. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, Bears, we're all Lions. All right, we talked about everything. You guys, I think you guys are good, man, but I'll try to show up as early as I can. You know what I mean? Hey, I love you guys.
We hope you've had a great day. With Kimber Gang, we've paved the way. Prepared and steady, we ride. with math and reason and a little love. We called the moves, we stayed alive. With every step, the stars combine. No guessing games, no reckless turns. We live and learn, the fire burns. We're the ones who see the signs. Kimber gang, we're feeling fine. A brighter day, a better climb. With math and hope, it's all divine. Positivity in every call. Prepared to rise, we'll never fall. The numbers guide, the charts unfold. Kimber gang, the truth is told. Positivity in every call. Prepare to rise, we'll never fall.
Shut up, Kimber.
The numbers guide, the charts unfold. Kimber gang, the truth is told.
Hey! Let's get nasty on him,
It's all
chat!
about the plan we made.
Let's go! Hey!
Every step a foundation laid.
Sus!
Through highs and lows we always stayed.
Math! Prepared!
Prepared and steady, we're never swayed.
Let's go!
We're the ones who see the signs. Kimber gang, we're feeling fine. A brighter
RTH.
day, a better climb. With math and hope, it's all divine. So as the day comes to a close, Kimber gang, the ones who know, keep moving forward, we've just begun. A great day behind.
Show me you know what to do,
A
chat.
brighter one to come.
It's gonna be the same thing tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. The math is the math and the juice is the juice. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Love you guys. Cheers, everybody. Young Soon, he reaving. Young Soon, he reaving.